The Flink provides MongoDB connector for reading and writing data from and to MongoDB collections with at least one guarantees. In this lecture, let me show you how to read the data from the MongoDB collection into the Flink. Okay. In order to use the MongoDB connector, we have to introduce related dependency into our project POM file. Let me do it. Okay. Okay. Now we can reference MongoDB example code to implement our source connector to read the data from the MongoDB collection and process it. All right, here we go. And here we can use MongoDB. MongoDB actually it's not MongoDB, it's Mongo source. Okay, and builder. We have to specify the data type. Suppose we read the data and the type is a string. Specify the URL. MongoDB localhost and specify the point. Okay, and set the database. The post is the Flink, and specify the collections. Name the Flink source, and specify the projected fields. Suppose we will consume the fields contains underscore id and id, oops, id and name and age and address. All right. And also we can specify some configurations are related to the performance. For example, we can specify the fetch size, 2048, and set the limit 100, and set no cursor timeout 2, and set the partition strategy. We can specify the partition strategy to simple. All right. And here, the most important thing we have to specify the deserialization schema. Here, we can use the MongoDB built-in. That is the MongoDB serialization, deserialization schema here. All right. And overwrite the two methods. First is the deserializer, and the second is the type of information provided to Flink. Types string. Okay. The MongoDB is the bouncing document, so we can convert the bouncing to JSON, JSON string, right? It's pretty easy. And call the build method, we will get the MongoDB source at here. Okay. Mongo source. Pretty cool. And here, let's the MongoDB source into our DataStream pipeline called the from source method, specifying the MongoDB source and specifying the watermark strategy and giving a name Mongo source, and we just simple print to the console and change the job name MongoDB source connector. All right, and before execute this application, we have to create the MongoDB database and the collection, and also we have to give it some initialized fields or records at here. Create a database, give the name Flink, and first collection name is the Flink source. Keep the default configurations and click the create database button. All right, and you can see existing the database named the Flink and existing the Flink source underscore source collections. We can click the end date, and here either JSON or ops we can call the either document. Yeah, keeps the underscore ID, and here name new field name one, and name Alex. It's a actually this is the JSON format, right? And age 38, and specified the address. For example, China mainland. All right. Applying the insert. Okay, as you can see, existing one record and here. Now we can execute our application. As you can see, our application reads the record from the Mongodb Flink database and the Flink source collection, and print the record to console. And meanwhile, our application exit because the Mongodb connector actually is a bounded stream. So we can insert the source code to check, and here actually defines the boundedness. This is the bounded. That's why when the application is when we loaded all of the records from MongoDB collection, and our application will be exit to, right?